Hello and welcome to our latest episode of Gardening with Ben. Well, this is our September roundup. I really can't believe we're in September. Well, it's coming to October now. But it's funny because I absolutely love the autumn and the winter. I obviously love the summer for the hot weather and being able to get out in the sunshine. But the autumn down on the allotment is a fantastic time. I just love the fresh smell. We can start having bonfires again on the allotment, so I can start burning some of the rubbish what I've got. Obviously all legal rubbish, so we can start getting rid of some of that. And I just love getting it all ready for the next year ahead. And it's just a perfect month. And I'll be setting out all my plans. I'll be drawing up what I want to do on the allotment. It's always good to make plans of what you want to be doing. So yeah, September, it's been a funny month because obviously I explained that I'd not been very well. I'd been struggling a lot with certain things, so I'd not been putting much time and effort into the allotment at all. But I've certainly got back into loving the allotment again and finding the passion and the joy that I get from doing it and enjoying it and sharing with people what I've been up to. So I've certainly got back into the allotment mood, and it's always good when you see other allotmenters down there and you chat to one another and encourage one another, have a laugh with one another, see what each other's been growing. So it's been good to get back into it again, because sometimes you do fall out of love with your hobbies. You just need to find what you enjoy about it again. So we'll just keep doing that. So what have we done in September? Well, obviously we won the award. That is the main thing that I'm taking from September. I know I'm going to keep plugging it. It's on my beginning bit of my episode, and it'll certainly be staying on there for the next year until somebody knocks the crown off me. Hopefully we'll win it again. We'll just have to see. If you keep enjoying it and keep voting for it in categories, we'll certainly keep being the award-winning gardening podcast. So yeah, that was the best thing. That certainly did boost me, and obviously it's encouraging me to do more podcasts because you obviously do enjoy them. I just need more people to click that subscribe button to stay up to date with the episodes. We get about 150 people listen to each episode at the moment, so we just need to get it a bit more higher. So keep sharing it on your Instagram stories, share it with friends, family, and get it out there, so get people listening to it. I do see other people sharing their podcasts, and all their followers share it on their posts as well. And I follow the Apple charts as well to see how high I am in the charts with my podcast. And at the moment I'm around 25 in the charts. So yeah, there's some really good ones obviously above me. So if we keep streaming it and keep listening to them, it will get higher in the charts. I'm aiming to get in the top 10 by the end of the year, so keep streaming them and keep listening to them, and obviously keep getting people to listen to them as well, because obviously it goes on downloads as well. And if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave a review. I've not got many reviews, and there's quite a lot of listeners on Apple, so please do leave a review on Apple if you are listening on Apple Podcasts. So yeah, and obviously this month has been a month of harvest. It's harvest time, and a lot of people are harvesting the last of crops and stuff like that. You're harvesting all your sweet corn, you're harvesting the courgettes, beetroot, lettuce. Everything starts to get less now and starts growing more slower, and things will start to die off. A lot of my flowers are starting to die off now and come to the end of the time, so I'm starting to collect all the seeds ready for next year, as obviously the more seeds you've got, the less you have to purchase, so that's always a good thing. So do save your seeds if you can do. And obviously I'm looking at what improvements I can make for next year as well, because you're always going to keep improving your plot. You might think you've got the best allotment there, but every year you'll want to do something just a little bit different. You may have seen a video online, you may have seen a tip what's being shared, and you might just want to try it next year, or you might have got something that you want to grow what you've seen somebody else grow, and you're looking for space to fit it in, so you've got to rearrange your plot to fit something in that you want to grow. So yeah, it's a busy month this month, September, but October will be all about getting it all cleared, all ready for next year. And then obviously when the wet weather comes, I'll be hiding in my shed on the allotment, getting all that cleared and tidied, because I don't want to be getting it ready for my seeds at the last minute. My shed's been up so many years now, and every year I just spend a bit of time trying to improve it, trying to make it look better, and have it as a good area to work in, really, because it's all made out of perspex. It's a wooden frame, and there's perspex plastic all the way around it, and it gets absolutely boiling in there when the sun's on it. So it's a really good place to grow my seeds. I have obviously got my polytunnel, but I don't like putting the seed trays on the floor as things eat them, and I don't want that. So the more I can grow in my shed, the better. I'm even looking at extending it a tiny bit bigger. Every year it keeps getting one bit bigger, and it'll eventually be the size of a house. Just watch. But yeah, it's definitely my great hobby, and I enjoy it. So September has been a good month. I'm looking forward to October from tomorrow. I'm hoping to be picking my apples soon. They're still not ready yet. I keep trying them every week, seeing if they're ready to come off, but they're just not ready to pull yet. Keep sharing with me what you're doing in the garden and in the allotment. It's always good to see what others are doing, and feel free to drop me a message and just say that you've listened to my podcast. It's always good to hear from people that do listen. I don't know who listens to them, so it's always good to see who's actually listening to them. I wish I could see who's listening to them, but obviously 150 of you are, so I'm really pleased about that. So I'm looking forward to October. It's a fresh month, another new start, and it's time to crack on and get gardening. So thanks for listening to today's episode as always, and remember to keep smiling and keep gardening.